And we are live. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Real Spill Wednesdays on the Truth Comes to Light podcast. I'm your host, Jake Coven, and welcome to Real Spill Wednesdays. For those of y'all that are new on Real Spill Wednesdays, talk about life topics and motivational quotes, please be sure to check out my previous Real Spill Wednesday on the channel. And also, please be sure to tune into the full podcast episode where we talk about news from all over the world, the music industry, and more. I just dropped the podcast on the channel, so please be sure to tune into that. A lot of things was talked about in that one, so please be sure to check it out. Please sure to also give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications to get the latest updates on when I post a full Real Spill Wednesday or a full podcast episode. More videos will be dropping real soon. We're almost at 280 videos, coming up on that 300 video mark. We're staying consistent, been consistent for 8 months, and I thank each and every one of y'all that has liked the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, done anything that y'all possibly can to support the channel. Y'all go ahead and keep on engaging, keep on liking, keep on sharing. I'm going to keep on coming with the content every single chance that I get. Y'all also follow me on IG, TikTok, and X at The Truth Comes to Light podcast, because who knows, whatever I post on any one of those social media platforms is like a foreshadow on what the next podcast episode is or the next Real Spill Wednesday could be about. I want y'all to feel as though y'all can engage with me and I can engage with you. So when I ask for podcast topic suggestions or Real Spill Wednesday topic suggestions, I want y'all to feel as though y'all can engage with me and I can engage with you. So when I ask, go ahead and respond. And if I can get to it, it will be put on the next podcast episode or the next Real Spill Wednesday. So with that in mind, we're going to get straight into this Real Spill Wednesday. I stumbled upon this on social media. Queen Naija and her boyfriend Clarence. Now, for those of y'all that don't know, Queen Naija, beautiful singer, very good singer, also a content creator, YouTuber. She is messing with this dude named Clarence. Just a little backstory. Queen was in a relationship with Chris back in the day, like I think 2016, 2017, something like that. And you know, they blew up on YouTube and stuff like that, and Queen and Chris ended up parting ways. It was a hard breakup for Queen. You know, she was doing music at the time, and she still is also doing music at the time. And, you know, she got over the breakup, and now she's with Clarence. Oh, yeah, and another thing, they have a kid together and all of that, along with the kid that Queen had with Chris, right? So, a video came out, and it's been trending on social media. They were basically giving relationship advice, you know, for the people that are in relationships and they just need a little help with their relationships, right? So one of the questions has been going around on social media, and the question was, and I'm going to show y'all, is this girl was asking, she's been in a relationship for 10 years, and she hasn't got no proposal, nothing. It's just they're dating, no proposal, no ring, no nothing. And they've been living together for 4 years. What should she do? And it's been trending on social media because Clarence and Queen, they've been in a relationship for like 5-6 years. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's like 5-6 years, something like that. And nothing has happened. So I want y'all to hear the conversation, and we're going to get into the real spill and how I personally feel about it.
All right, next question. Boyfriend of 10 years, not asking to marry me. We've been living together for 4 years. After 10 years? 10 years?
10 years is fake crazy.
Well, no, those
that ain't talking about me. 10 years?
After 10 years, and y'all been living together.
Now, peep what he just said. If I'm not mistaken, he said, you talking about me. Hold on.
After 10 years? 10 years?
10 years is fake crazy.
Well, no, those
that ain't talking about me. 10 years?
After 10 years, and y'all been living together for 4 years, so y'all do have experience with living together. What you got to say about it? I want to hear your take on it first.
I mean, you should probably have a conversation with him, maybe see if he has that maybe in his head, or is he planning to do it or not. I don't know. Maybe there's something stopping him from doing it. Maybe you need to communicate with that. Like, 10 years is a pretty long time. Like, pretty long.
Yeah, maybe y'all should figure to go to
what would you do in that predicament?
I would leave.
After 10 years?
Yes, I definitely leave. 10 years is crazy. It is. Because
what if she's like 48.
48?
Like, what if she's like 48? You don't know how old that lady is.
Babe, your life is not over at 48 or 50. I've seen 50-year-old women. J-Lo is past 50. Like, it's beautiful women out there. You can still get yourself together. It's never too late. I don't think it's too late.
Nah, it's never too late. I'm not saying it's too late. I'm just saying I think that would make it a little more
difficult.
Yeah, you just don't know what she's in, because you gotta understand, in order to put yourself in her shoes, like, you're saying it easy, like, oh, I would leave, but she hasn't left, obviously, because she's been there for 10 years. So she's not leaving for a
But if that's
reason.
something that you genuinely, like, really want, and if you find out that your partner, like, has no, first of all, like he said, see if he has intentions of doing it. Have y'all ever talked about it? Like,
He might not. I'm not gonna lie, he might.
So, basically what people were saying on social media, like I said earlier, they've been in a relationship for, what, like 5-6 years. They have a kid together. They've been staying in the same household all of these times. Now, I'm going to tell you how I personally feel about how long is too long, how long is the right time. Now, granted, every single situation is different, but first we got to start off with their relationship, because every single relationship is different. You know, some may take longer than others in regards to when you're going to pop the question, us as dudes, and when are we going to pop the question, if we're ever going to pop the question, right? Now, Queen already had her stuff together. You know what I'm saying? She already had the social media realm, that aspect. She's had the music before she met Clarence. Queen should have set boundaries, because it goes both. Like, right now, this is like it's Queen's fault right now, but then it's Clarence's fault. Like, it isn't just 100% on Clarence and Queen doesn't have nothing. Queen has to set boundaries. People are saying on TikTok, like, she's coming from a dark place, like in an old relationship. Like, you got to set the boundaries. It's been this long. You got to know what you want and what you don't want. But it seemed like, you know, Clarence is just, you know, he's just playing with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just going along with the wave, riding with the wave. You know what I'm saying? He got the kid. He got the whole staying together for years, all of that. I saw something also on TikTok. It was this dude that said something interesting. He had said, why would a man want to own a cow when he can have unlimited access to milk? You got to take that into consideration. Like, if Clarence could come in a relationship knowing that he could just ride the wave of the whole content stuff, not saying that Clarence probably didn't have nothing going on for himself, but you got to think, Queen is like one of the top 1% on this earth. She's a boss lady. You get what I'm saying? There ain't that many females. It's a small percentage of females that have the money that Queen Naija has the fame that Queen Naija has, and where she can just move, collaborate with all of these singers, rappers, all that. It's only a handful of girls in the world that is like Queen Naija. Let's keep it real. So with Queen, if she don't set those boundaries on what she wants and she don't stand on business, a dude could just easily ride the wave throughout the whole entire relationship. And then when Queen finally if she does break up with Clarence, for instance, he could just be like, man, I thought everything was good. I thought we was riding the wave. We staying together. We got a kid together. I'm raising your kids. You get what I'm saying? I'm thinking everything is good. Queen got to set those boundaries. That's the fault on her end. Now on Clarence and us as dudes, we know when we want a female. We know when certain life experiences happen and how the woman reacts, what the woman does for us as men. We know, okay, that's the woman we want. It don't matter what age it is. Like, we know that's that woman. You get what I'm saying? She could be the finest girl. She could be a girl that maybe other girls look better. It doesn't matter, but how she treats you, we know, okay, this is the one. So, personally, every relationship is gonna have that honeymoon phase where everything is going good. Y'all kissing, y'all having sex, y'all not arguing, y'all going out on dates, exotic trips and all of that, and everything just seems good. But after that honeymoon phase, I personally feel as though the 3 to 5 year mark, that's the real relationship. Because you got to think, that first year, you're still knowing each other. That second year, you're probably still knowing each other. You're still in that honeymoon phase, you know what I'm saying? When you get to that 3 to 5 year mark in a relationship, and this is assuming that this is the one that you potentially see a future with, you know what I'm saying? And you're really striving for that 3 to 5 year mark, no honeymoon stage. Y'all are, living together, especially if you're living together. You'll know when the arguments happen, how you react, and everything that comes with the relationship. You will know, okay, this one may be the one. If there isn't no question, if there isn't no proposal or nothing, now you're just second guessing. Now it's like, you're not going to know if this one is, if that's the one or not. Point blank, period. So for the question, someone being together for 10 years and no question has been popped, he's probably not wanting you. But for Clarence and Queen standpoint, especially they're living together, Queen allowed this to happen. Queen put herself in the situation. Queen got somebody like Clarence, and pretty much, not saying Clarence ain't have no money or none of that, but Queen boosted Clarence. This is an example of Queen loving Clarence more than Clarence loving Queen. I could be wrong, but this is from an outside looking in, and that's not me saying that Clarence doesn't have no feelings or love to Queen at all. And now it's just a ticking time bomb for Clarence, because it's been like 5 to 6 years they've been staying together. You're already doing marriage things. There isn't no boundary. I feel like that's where it's messed up at. So personally, I think the right time is that 3 to 5 year mark. After that honeymoon stage, when y'all are really going through some real life, when you're experiencing real things in a relationship, that 3 to 5 mark, 5 at the absolute latest, you'll know if that's the one. Us as dudes know when a female is the one and when it isn't. Point blank, period. We know when it is. But if we can just have that unlimited supply of milk, if we can just go with a female and ride the wave, think about it. There's so many females, so many dudes out here that'll go and try and talk the Queen just to ride the wave. It ain't no different from a female trying to mess with one of the top 1% of men in the world. They'll just come and try and ride the wave. But do they truly mess with the dude? Absolutely not. Or if they do, the man loves the woman more than the woman loves the man. It's just what it is. But that's not saying that there isn't no love between the two. So personally, how I feel about this whole situation, they've been together 5 years, 6 years, right? You had the kids. You're taking care of Queen's kids and your kid. You're staying, you're living with her. You're probably traveling, doing all of these things. Y'all probably went through all of the honeymoon stages in a relationship. It shouldn't take this long for you to know if Queen is the one. You literally have a top 1%. So it shouldn't be that hard. If you truly love her, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, who knows, but I'm pretty sure Queen ain't cheating. Queen just handling her business. She just is. But this whole thing is just a ticking time bomb. And if Clarence can just ride this whole wave, then, he would. He will ride the wave if he know that he'll have all the money, the fame is going to be there, everything is good because Queen is bringing in extra income. I don't know exactly what Clarence does, but I know Queen is bringing in more income. We all know this. You know what I'm saying? It looks like Queen loves Clarence more than Clarence loves Queen. And he's just riding a wave. Like, this is 5 to 6 years. You should know at least by then that Queen is the one. You should know with any female, 3 to 5 years after, in a relationship, after the honeymoon stage has finally ended and y'all are going through some real things in a situation, us as dudes will know, okay, this one is the one. That's just how we are. We know when that one girl is the one. And let me know. I'm a youngin' in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm young. Correct me if I'm wrong. But personally, I feel as though after that honeymoon stage, and I'm talking about a real relationship, where you see long-term future with that woman. Same with a woman and a male. 3 to 5 years. Especially after that honeymoon stage, when y'all get in the real parts of y'all relationship. And I'm talking about real experiences, like real arguments, real bills, like all of these things. And everything is still going through. The relationship is still strong at its highest. Because the more you're in a relationship, the longer you're in a relationship, the more problems is going to come. The harder the problems are, the tougher the challenges are. But how you get through those problems, how you handle them, and how you be mature on the male side and the female side will really show both of y'all in a relationship how strong y'all are for not only the relationship, for each other, and you'll see long term with that person. But the moment some real life shit happens and y'all can't figure it out and it's just all horrible, maybe that one isn't the one. It's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? So I would say 3 to 5 years after the honeymoon stage. You know what I'm saying? When y'all get past the honeymoon stage, should I say. 3 to 5 years in a relationship, in a real relationship, you should know if that one is the one. You should know if that one is the one. I done seen people on TikTok. I done seen people on social media. They didn't only know each other for 2 months and they get married. Some people only know each other for less than a year and they get married and they have long-term relationships. You know, you got some that have known each other for 5 years, 6 years, and then they get married and everything goes downhill. So, I mean, it just all depends. You know what I'm saying? Every situation is different. So let me know down in the comment section, what do y'all feel like is the right time to propose to somebody? Everybody's situation is different. But just, maybe as an in general. But like I said, everybody's situation is different. Kids, that could slow down the process because you're not experiencing each other. You're not figuring out each other, knowing each other. Y'all are connected by that kid, but y'all not spending time with each other, which could cause for a whole lot of breakups and could cause for the relationship to slow down. You know, there's so many variables to it, But let me know down in the comment section what y'all think. So with that in mind, that is the end of this Real Spill Wednesday. If y'all made it to the end of this Real Spill Wednesday, please sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications to get the latest updates on when I post a full Real Spill Wednesday or a full podcast episode. Y'all please be sure to follow me on IG, TikTok, and X at The Truth Comes to Light Podcast. And with that in mind, I love each and every one of y'all. And y'all have a nice rest of y'all day.